In a small Kyoto workshop, a man named Shiro has spent 50 years making the same wooden tea bowl. He wakes before sunrise, shapes a single piece of wood all day, then goes home. By modern standards, that life looks almost embarrassingly simple. Yet his bowls are among the finest in Japan, and people fly across the world just to hold one. Now look at your own week. Your calendar is full, your mind never stops, and when someone asks how you are, you say what everyone says: busy, so busy. But here's the question that actually matters. When the year ends and you sit alone with your thoughts, what did you really get better at? For most people, the honest answer stings. You moved constantly and arrived nowhere. That's the paradox. The busiest people often grow the slowest, while a man making bowls in silence produces work that outlasts us all. So let's break down why, and what a few Japanese principles can teach you about the difference between motion and real progress. Start with the root problem almost nobody names. I call it productive paralysis, having so many interests and open doors that you never walk deeply through any of them. You start writing, then jump to photography, then decide to learn a language, then chase something else. Every direction looks good, so you pick all of them. And picking all of them is the same as picking none. Each project gets 10% of you, so each one stays shallow forever. Japanese has a word for the opposite: shokunin. It means craftsman, but it runs deeper. Someone who chooses one craft and gives their life to it, until the work and the person become the same thing. That's the path to real mastery, and the opposite of how most of us live. So here's the first decision, before any productivity trick can help you. Which single direction deserves the full force of your effort? Here's a test. Your true path is the one thing you'd still want to do at 11 at night, after the worst day of your life. Most interests need motivation just to begin. Your calling gives you energy when you have nothing left. Once you've named it, go deep. This is isshokenmei, giving everything to one point. I call it the 90-day commitment. Pick your one thing and commit completely for 90 straight days, everything else set aside. The first time I did this for my writing, 3 months beat 5 years of scattered effort. That's the math of focus. Depth is where transformation actually happens. But commitment means nothing if you can't protect the work. So treat your deep work like a sacred meeting. I block 2 hours every morning, 7 to 9, fully present with one task. The world can wait. And guard against interruption. Research shows your brain needs about 23 minutes to refocus after a single phone check. So during my sprints, the phone goes in another room. 2 hours of undivided focus beats 8 fractured ones every single time. One more thing holds you back: waiting for the perfect moment. It never comes. It's just the story fear tells to keep you safe. The Japanese call it ima koko, right here, right now. Start with what you have. Clarity is what action produces, not what comes before it. And when resistance feels heavy, use the 10-minute rule. Tell yourself you only have to work 10 minutes, then you're free to stop. Almost every time, those minutes carry you straight into an hour of flow. Here's the truth it took me far too long to learn. You're busy without growing, not because you don't work hard, but because your effort is scattered instead of concentrated into one meaningful direction. A river that holds together carves valleys into the mountain. A river that splits into a dozen streams disappears into the sand. If one of these ideas hit home, tell me which one in the comments. Protect your focus. It's the most valuable thing you have. I'll see you in the next